Oh hey there, and it looks like you need some help playing 1x on mobile. Together with Astro, I'm going to teach you how to play 1x properly. You can skip to any part of the video you want with the timestamp in the description. Let's go. 1x's M1 is called Slash. It has a cooldown of 1.75 seconds. Upon landing Slash, it deals 20 damage on hit and inflicts Glitch 1 for 5 seconds and Poison 1 for 5 seconds. The first ability is called Mass Infection. It has a 15-second cooldown. It has a 1.7 second windup, and after that it shoots out a projectile that does 30 damage. You can also deal more damage when hitting a survivor up close. This inflicts Glitch 3 for 5 seconds, Poison 5 for 3 seconds, and instantly gives an extra 25 damage. Now moving on to some smaller stuff about Mass Infection. During the windup you can walk slightly, and after the windup you get a slight movement speed boost. Hitting survivors highlights them for 12 seconds, and hitting glitch survivors with this deals an additional 10 damage. Now, how do you use this ability on mobile? During the windup, you can change the direction of your projectile wherever you want it to go. However, from what I've noticed, in the last 0.4 or 5 seconds of the windup, you are unable to change the direction. First way to aim it is by using shift lock. Really simple to understand. And the second way, which is how I play, is that I use my joystick to change the player character direction to aim the Mass Infection whichever way I want. I find it easier, may not be easier for you. If you're just starting out, just use shift lock. The second ability is called Entanglement. It has a cooldown of 15 seconds. This ability has a 0.5 second windup, and then it throws a projectile which does 10 damage. When it hits a survivor, they are highlighted for 12 seconds, inflicts Helpless 1 for 6 seconds, inflicts Glitch 1 for 6 seconds, inflicts Slowness 10 for 1 second, and pulls the survivor towards 1x. Pull strength is increased by 50% for survivors inflicted with glitched. For how you aim this, it's just like Mass Infection. You either use shift lock or use my complicated method. I recommend using shift lock for this, cause my complicated method can fail sometimes if you don't really aim it up properly, cause it's such a small hitbox. Third ability is called Unstable Eye. Its cooldown is 25 seconds but 12.5 at the start of a round. This ability starts with a short windup, then highlights all survivors for 8 seconds, gives speed 2 for 1.25 seconds, gives blindness 3 for 7 seconds, and highlights survivor based on health. A red highlight indicates low health, a green highlight indicates full health, and a yellow highlight is in between those two. You are able to move slightly during the windup and can sprint after the windup ends. The last ability is Rejuvenate The Rotten. This ability has a cooldown of 30 seconds. It starts with 0 charges and gains 1 charge every time you kill someone. There is about a 3 second windup when using this. This spawns a minion at where you killed the survivor at. Minions target players within a 24 start distance. They lose interest when the distance exceeds 40 starts. Minions have 25 health and inflict Poison 1 and Glitch 1 for 8 seconds. When the minion punches them, survivors inflicted with glitch can be killed by a minion. Glitch survivors also take 5 damage. 1 minion spawns per survivor killed. You can also kill minions, and that will grant speed 1 for 8 seconds. You can kill them using Slash or Entanglement. Mass Infection does not kill them. You are also unable to move during the windup. Firstly, the glitch effect is pretty useful. It can be applied from every ability except Unstable Eye, and it covers the survivor's health bar along with the stamina, so it's a bit harder to stamina manage. And sometimes some people hit 0 stamina, and that's a big advantage for you. Since the two main abilities you always use, which are Mass Infection and Entanglement, have low cooldowns, you are able to spam them. At the start of the round, I recommend you use Unstable Eye and then Mass Infection to catch someone doing a generator. It's a great chase starter, or in general just use Mass Infection to start a chase. I think it's a pretty decent chase starter. I would recommend you to use Mass Infection when the survivor is about 20 to 30 starts away at mid-range, cause if you're at close range, it's better to just use your M1s unless it's a guest that just missed their block. Another reason why it's good to spam both Mass Infection and Entanglement is because it's either they juke and waste some stamina or they take damage, so either way it's a win for you. Another very useful and needed skill for playing 1x for both Mass Infection and Entanglement is predicting. You should aim your abilities where you think they will go, not where they currently are. It's a lot of mind games really. A good way to do this is by observing how they play and adjust your aiming of these two abilities. You have the Unstable Eye and Mass Infection combo, which I mentioned earlier. The Entanglement and Slash combo, where if Entanglement pulls the player close enough to you, you are able to slash and get a free hit. The Slash and Mass Infection combo, where if you slash someone and then they run about to mid-range, you can use Mass Infection, and if you hit them, you get an extra 10 damage. And that's it for the 1x1x1x1 mobile guide. If you have any questions, you can leave it down in the comments. You can join my Discord server if you want. And that's it.